We were able to have Bellator MMA and Showtime Boxing, both bubbles that occurred throughout the summer. We definitely used those experiences to kind of set a foundation for what worked, what made sense. It just started all adding together and building, and we ended up with the largest single tournament here ever in NCAA history.
Nicole, and I'm Guest Experience and Group Sales Manager at Mohegan Sun. We're very excited to have Bubbleville here. This event is the first really truly in its nature, especially amidst COVID. Good afternoon, Group Sales. Nicole speaking. Oh my God, what? Another team? So definitely during Bubbleville, I think more so it's not a person that I hated, I definitely hated my phone. If it was not my office phone ringing, it was the cell phone, I mean, and honest to goodness, I could be tracked down. Literally, if I was in the bathroom, somebody was gonna find me. Hey you. You are never gonna believe this, like never. We thought we were done with this yesterday, and we're not. 2 more teams dropped this morning. There's a potential for 2 more teams to come in. The build up to Bubbleville, I will say honestly, in the months prior, we had everything planned to a T. It was very, very, very organized. And then all of a sudden, I think that really, when we've come to this last week, it's been quite strenuous. Again, we have menu changes, teams dropping out, teams switching.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna head up to you now. And then we'll come up with a game plan, right? Have a plan B. And then let's make a plan C for the plan B, because that might go too.
So Nikki is exciting. So when you're ever having a bad day, talk to Nikki, because Nikki is gonna throw some humor into the situation that's gonna make it all better.
Are you guys effing kidding me? Everything just rolled downhill. Complete show.
You're kidding, right?
No. 2 more teams dropped out. We may have 2 more adding. Dates are changing, everything.
We share kind of the same brain a little bit. We're both a little bit high strung. But when I get with Nikki, I look like the calm, docile one, so that's exciting because that's not typically who I am. Townsend? Did URA say if they were going to use luggage assistance or not? Probably been on the phone in mostly Zoom meetings, which is weird. I would much prefer to meet with people in person. But Zoom meetings daily discussing this to the point where I think we're all just ready for it to happen.
Mohegan Sun's uniquely qualified to be able to hold this tournament. We were able to transform so many different places around the property. The Sky Convention Center became not only a testing site for all the teams daily, but also became private eating rooms for each team. Then we had the Expo Center that transformed into their workout rooms. We had 2 different practice courts put down in the Expo Center. In the arena, we had to set up a basketball court. That's easy, we've done that all the time, but setting up a basketball court that looked good on camera without any fans.
Dana, I'm the Director of Convention Services, and I've been with Mohegan Sun for a little over 20 years. I work with an amazing team that plan events. So we are the people that are doing the catering, we're planning all the logistics for all of our group guests that come in. All right, let me show you what we're doing, and that way you can get your buy-in on it.
Okay.
So thinking that we will have 2 buffets in this area because all the teams are obviously in these rooms eating and meeting.
Okay.
So we'll have a buffet here and a buffet here, and we'll have it set up for social distancing because all the teams are giving us their times that they're eating, so that way we can spread them out, and it just makes it a little bit easier with social distancing. Tammy is our banquet chef. She's, I like to call her banquet chef extraordinaire. She is amazing. She is instrumental in how we serve our guests the best food that we possibly can.
Hi, my name is Brian. I'm the event security manager here at Mohegan Sun. Bubbleville is going to be a very unique situation for us. We're ramping up to get ready for it.
The biggest thing is the changes. We have to be flexible. Changes in this environment are happening even as of today. Arrival times for teams, whether teams are participating or not. Biggest challenge I've had so far is speaking to the teams is not realizing to what extent this bubble is going to be. A team arrives by bus, they come into the old group check-in on the backside of Aspire. Basically, there's 3 movements. Start at the convention center, go to their rooms, either down to the convention center, down to the B2 in the arena floor, or over to the expo center for practice.
Yeah, we have very strict protocols in place, and it is a little bit of babysitting where we have people who want to challenge those protocols. We have to remind them that the restrictions are there not just to be restrictions, but to keep them safe.
We're 2 days away from the tournament. I thought I'd just walk around, check in with everyone, make sure everyone's doing great.
Well, we had one team arrive. First team came in, so they're all set. They went through, they got tested, checked in, got their room keys. They're quarantining in their rooms right now, waiting for the next team to arrive any minute now.
I think we're in good shape, right? Everyone's ready for day 1 of 14 days, though, so it'll be fun.
So
All right.
Buffalo, I assume, does Nikki have any info
Nikki
yet?
has a little info on Buffalo, not a lot of info on Buffalo. Buffalo
Okay.
was supposed to come like 2 weeks ago.
Gotcha,
And then they
okay.
were not here, and now they're back here.
So we've had some teams back out last minute, as you know.
As I
So
know.
we're just kind of shimmying and shaking right now, you know, updating the floors, trying to condense, keeping everybody safe.
We're such a proud company that wants to succeed. We're really excited, just trying to roll with the punches as best we can.
It's now time for the buses to start arriving, or we thought it was time for them to start arriving. Some of them have been delayed, and so now I'm going to check in with the team.
University of Maine that was supposed to be pulling in at the moment has been delayed due to some of their testing that they did on site. They're coming, estimated arrival is 6:15. The concern I have with that, and the reason why I'm talking about this, is that 6 o'clock is also the arrival of Boston College, and then 6:30 is going to be Villanova. So Boston College, Villanova, 2 large groups, 2 big contingents. They're going to need some special attention. And then to put them right in the middle, 6:15, is probably going to tax us a little bit in terms of getting everything done. Remember I said yesterday we make a plan, but we have a lot of unknowns. Well, the unknowns is when you have 5 teams show up at the same time and 1 team has 2 buses, another team has 3, and another team has 2, and we have no place for them to be. And we have no place for them to be, so this is one of those unknowns.